To make your own piston stop, on the top of the spark plug there, you'll see a little ridge where they crimped on the porcelain. Take a grinding wheel, grind around the outer edge without touching the porcelain as much as possible. And then on the bottom of the spark plug, cut off that little electrode, push the porcelain out, and it's a perfectly cylinder inside. Just tap it out, put in 5/16 bolts, I believe it is. Tap it out and make it stick out about 1 inch to 3/4 of an inch, and it works out great. Then for a flywheel removal tool, I just took an old nut, welded on a DOM tubing on the end of it. You screw it on here, and then back it off about 1/8 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch. Take the widest screwdriver you have. There's 2 spots you can put it in, either on the bottom here or on the top. And don't pry upwards, you pry sideways. Or try turning the screwdriver 90, and just smack the end of the tubing with a good hard firm smack, and it should pop right off. For the keyway, just take some wire dikes and use your leverage just to pull them right up. Our rule is going to be 18 degrees. If you put on the new aluminum flywheel with a straight up key, it will be illegal. It's going to be 21 degrees or somewhere around there depending on your motor. Our rule is going to be 18, so I'll set it on around 18 as close as I can for right now. Then you take some lapping compound, finest you can find, because this is aluminum. Just smear it on the inside of the flywheel here, on the flywheel taper shaft here. Put it on there and just rock it back and forth a couple times. Then get it all off there with carb cleaner as much as you can. This is where we're going to be measuring our with lapping the flywheel on. You will not have to use a key if you don't want to. Or you could use a offset key available at any cart shop. Get it set as close to 18 degrees as you can on the wheel. Put the flywheel on, measuring with the coil leg is what we're going to be using. You can see where this silicone is, and this in between these 2 magnets. We will be measuring on that middle magnet being flush with the coil leg. If you put a straight edge on the coil leg and you turn the flywheel a little bit, it just starts to lift up the flat edge. That is where your timing will be measured at. Now you can put your nut on in your starter cup. Just hand tighten it with a regular 3/8 ratchet, because you don't have to have it extremely tight at the moment.